before I start, I am fucked up because I don't feel well. I've been in bed all day, so that's why I'm all. Yeah, the letter side. I love this movie. Um, I didn't know it was out a day early on HBO Max. I was just about to watch the other Suicide Squad movie, not the theatrical one. I still haven't seen the theatrical version. I saw the extended cut because literally everyone said, "Don't watch it." But the extended cut came out, and I said it must be the better version. Still sucked. No, I was gonna watch Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, which I still am. But I stumbled across this, and so I watched it, and yeah, it's better than the other one by a mile. Is it better than Hell to Pay? Mm, that's a good question. I like them both. Um, yeah, this movie is one part kaiju movie. Like somebody literally says, "We got a giant kaiju in this shit." When Starro shows up, uh, it's one part. You see those movies called Willard. It's one part superhero movie. It's one part kind of espionage movie. It's all comedy. It's hilarious. Uh, this is what I like to see in a superhero movie. It's all bright, but it still deals with like dark stuff. Because given what the characters are, it's gonna like when they're all telling their stories. Uh, and you saw who was advertised. You know, Pete Davidson, John Cena, Margot Robbie's back, Amanda Waller. I can't remember the name who plays her. Again, I'm fucked up. Who plays Basique's back? And this is a sequel to the other one. And so, and you see them and Idris Elba, which is funny because uh, Idris Elba, I won't spoil it, but it's now fought two wrestlers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He beat one, he didn't beat the other. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And Alice Bracca's in this, which was a surprise, because Will Smith was in the other one, and they were both in that remake of I Am Legend. So that's pretty cool. Nathan Fillion, I wasn't expecting to see him in this. I didn't recognize him at first until a later scene. I won't get into spoilers, but yeah. So that was pretty cool. The tagline, "Don't get attached." They mean that. Like they mean that. My goodness. I was like, oh, like it's read off for a reason. Like right from the opening credits, they used the R rating for like the opening credits, and it's I love it. I love it. I really love it, man. I don't remember the last time I saw something like that, and it was actually effective and good. Uh, this one's artful, which I don't usually go for art films because I don't like them. But this one, like if you saw Birds of Prey, like what they did with Harley, same thing here. Like at one point she's just killing people, and she imagines flowers gushing out of the throats and everything instead of blood, stuff like that. Or Polka Dot Man imagines his mother before he kills her when he sees. It's crazy. Like Polka Dot Man is in a movie. It's like he's been a joke for years. They keep making up a joke that's serious a joke. I'm glad he's in a movie. Now with a spot on the Marvel side. I know the one thing they got in common is their costumes and the fact that they go from being a joke to serious. But I want the spot now to be the next Spider-Man movie for bringing in Polka Dot Man. Mongo, I'm a huge fan of her dad, Mongo, actually. Big Superman fan. Mongo, I like her too. Because I know her story. I know where that went without spoiling it. Yeah, man. And Harley's not the only lady in this. There's another one who I grew to like. I don't remember her name. Again, I'm not, you know. But yeah, I really grew to like her. Uh, and her accent too, as well as Harley's. And I'm wearing the appropriate shirt apparently. Because when Starro shows, like, no, before Starro shows up, like Harley Quinn makes a Mario Kart joke. I'm like, oh, I guess I wore the right shirt then. Because it's a Mario shirt, him and Bowser's. as a samurai and a dragon, respectively. But yeah, man, like, yeah, I know Star was a big deal. I remember in the comic he was big enough to wrap himself around the Earth. I was like, okay. And then this when he showed up, I was like, okay. And the way he works, it's like if you've seen Rick and Morty when they got the stuff on their face. It's literally the same thing, except once that happens, one doesn't survive in this movie. Uh, Even Starro really more of a secondary villain to Amanda Waller, who I'll border on liking and not liking. I don't like Luthor because he's a pain in the ass. And he has no powers, but he's this big a threat to Superman. But Waller, different. He doesn't have the, well, he has power, but not necessarily the money that Luthor has. There are times he even one ups him. Yet I like her for some reason, kind of. I don't know. In this news, he's a full-on villain. Like, no. Man. So, this is a spoiler because I'm a wrestling fan. Um, a small one. I mean, it's the Suicide Squad. You know, like the really bad guys. They don't say that once in this, thankfully, but you know what their deal is. And John Cena kind of, sort of turned heel, kind of, and that was just I love to see it. 'Cause I was just reading or watching something about him in this role and how him being booed all those years when he started to be a good guy, preparing for this role. And so that was pretty cool. Uh, so yeah, there's an after credit scene to set up, because one of the characters is gonna have a spin-off TV series, which has already been filmed. Uh, I couldn't help but wonder why. Like, I know why they formed the Suicide Squad, which was to beat the next Superman. It's friggin' Starro. Why not just call Superman? I don't know. Yeah, I, I like this movie. I really do. Oh, and then King Shark, man. King Shark. I've always loved King Shark. Like, ironically, like last night, I was catching up on Harley Quinn, you know, and then, yeah, watching this today. Wasn't expecting to until tomorrow, but one day early, I'll take it. Yeah, King Shark. I know he's in the CW verse, and he doesn't retain his humanity much in the CW verse, and he kind of does here. But in Harley Quinn, he's full on retained his humanity. He still talks here, but he talks like Groot. And it's right down to this guy's voiced by a big name action hero, just like Groot is. The difference is this big name action hero. The last time he was in a superhero movie, Michael spoiled who it is, but people judged it and then claimed to dread it. Okay, I loved it. So yeah, that blew. I didn't know he was even in this. I'm like, oh wow. I had a lot of fun with this one. I really did. I don't know what else to say. I loved it. Thank you for watching. Oh yeah, the crappy quality of this video. So my actual laptop that I use broke. And by broke, I mean it fell off my bed onto its head, fucked the whole screen up. Maybe moved the hard drive. So I'm back to using the other one, the old reliable, and its camera, because my actual camera might be one of these bags. I'm still moving in. I'm obviously in no condition to go through bags, you know. So this is what you get. Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. Yep. So thank you for watching. Love this movie. Two good DC movies in the same year, and they both got Zack Snyder's name on it. What is going on? Thank you for watching.